Hey guys, welcome to the Hmongipino Podcast, bringing you love, culture, and having fun to your life. I'm Danga,
I'm Impact.
and welcome to our channel.
Welcome, everyone. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do so. We're dropping an episode every week. Don't miss out. This episode is brought to you by Boundless Goodz, a new used goods store on eBay. Check them out. Buy something for yourself, for your loved ones, and enjoy.
And if you're looking for music, make sure to check out DJ Danga Dang on YouTube. Also shouting out Booney with new music, and also our friends, the You and I, have new music too.
That's
check
right.
it out.
Shout out to
She Rose.
Shout out to Artsin. Really good music, y'all. Make sure you check them out. And if you haven't yet, just a reminder, you can purchase the Hmongipino merchandise, the 1-year anniversary merchandise on eBay. Just go and search Hmongipino and purchase your item. Bubba, how you doing?
I'm doing good. You have to sneeze again?
No. I had to take a deep breath. Sorry about that. I was not going to sneeze. I had to breathe. That's all it is. Sorry about that.
It's good. It's a hot day today.
It's warmer.
Yeah. But I wanted to share because Michael just got a new ukulele, and he's been trying to learn the lava song. And usually he'll play the song and then I'll sing the vocals back up, and it's always fun. But he handed me the ukulele yesterday to learn the island strum, and I did it, and I started to enjoy it, and I think it's pretty fun.
You're so good. I think you should continue.
It's hard because my right hand is a little bit weaker, so it's hard for me to strum unless
okay.
there's like tips on how to strum it
I feel
better.
like eventually you'll get used to it. That's all it is.
Is that why people use picks when they
Well, the pick just allow it to kind of hit the string a lot better.
yeah, so maybe I
But-
need that instead of, but then they don't use a pick with the ukulele, right?
Well, you can if you want.
Maybe I need that.
I don't know. Who say you can't? I think you can if you want.
Yeah, modifications,
Mhm.
right? How you doing, bub?
I'm doing great. A lot
Ooh.
better than the last time. Nah, I'm
That's
doing a lot.
good.
I think this March has been a restart for myself, if anything. So it's been great to just kind of get back on track with life and my health and working out and just trying my best to try to enjoy life.
As
I'm happy
best
to be
you
here.
can. Yeah. Oh, I'm happy that you're happy. Even though there's like lots, I'm just saying this because just capturing the moment right now and the times right now, there's a lot of crazy things going on in the world right now.
Yep.
With things in the war in
Yep.
Iran and our government
That's true.
and all of the things on the internet. So I think just us being happy with where we're at in our own communities and our own spaces, like doing the best we can for what we can control, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, I just think like if we look back at our episodes and be like, oh, during this time this is going on and this is what we're doing. I just wanted to throw it in there in the time capsule of our podcast.
Yeah, it's a crazy time, y'all. Just be safe, take care of yourself, and use the public transportation because gas is really expensive.
Yeah, it's so expensive, and I
Gas
heard
is,
it's
like,
only
super
going to
expensive right now.
get more expensive.
What a time to like be alive to see something like that in terms of like the gas price to just the cost
Grocery
of living in
prices,
general,
yeah,
too. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Well, good luck, everybody.
Yes. So, Bub, what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about everything One Piece.
Yes.
We're so excited because on Netflix, the One Piece live action season 2 came out, and we got to celebrate a little bit. Earlier this week when it came out, we dressed up and Val and Steven kind of put together like a whole day for us, and we had
Shout out
like
to Dylan and Val Pal.
yeah, we
That
had
was a
like
great day.
One Piece themed food and gifts, and then we went to the movie theater to watch the first 2 episodes of it, which was pretty cool.
I recommend it.
Yeah,
I
it was
highly
really
recommend
fun.
it.
Yeah.
It's cinematic.
It's cinematic, yeah. So
It is.
we thought it would be fun to talk a little bit about the anime and the live action and all the things One Piece because we love it.
Yes.
Can you share what One Piece is to those that don't know what One Piece is?
I'm gonna do my best. It's pretty hard in terms of how big the anime and the manga to the live action now. But it's a anime based on pirates, and the story is based on this one character named Luffy. He is on a quest or a journey to find the One Piece, which is a treasure that was, I guess, put aside out there in the world for any pirate to discover. Pretty much the pirate king. His name was Jolly Roger, right?
No, Jolly Roger
Roger
is the flag. That's the name.
Oh, sorry, but Roger.
Yeah,
Yeah, the king of the pirate.
What's his name? Yeah, that's
Wait,
we gotta do our research.
But anyways, it's about this character on his journey, and eventually trying his best to find his crew and his ship to find this One Piece and become the king of the pirates, right? And there's a bunch of different storylines that kind of connect to his story and who he is, and not just that, who his crewmates are as well, and the adventures they have experienced together as a crew, the battles, the wins, the loss, the growth of crew. And this is a manga. Okay, I want to double check, but there's a manga which is turned to anime, live cartoon action, right? That you can watch on, I believe, Crunchyroll and other platforms. And now there's the Netflix live action, and yeah, it's so dope. What a time to be alive too. Again, the One Piece is not announced yet. What it is, we don't know. But it's just so cool to kind of be on the journey with this character Luffy and his crewmates. So
it's so good.
we have not caught up with
It's
the anime yet,
good.
but anyways, we've been doing our best to catch up, and we've been doing our best to catch up with the live action. And I will tell you this, Dang and I were big fans of One Piece, and we're just really happy to really dedicate an episode to the one and only One Piece.
Yeah.
It's an anime.
So let's jump in.
Did I do good?
Yeah, that's
I did
great.
my best.
Yeah.
Checking them out.
Yep. Except for the part that you didn't know who the old
Roger, right?
No, that's right. There's so many characters.
Yeah.
Like, so for me, it's hard to
It's been a
remember
while.
everyone's names. But then like their signature look and something that they stand out for. So
Yes.
yeah.
All
So
right.
let's go. Entering the world of One Piece. When did you first discover One Piece?
Oh, this is a long time. Not a long time ago, but a while back. When I first discovered, I think it was my sister Cindy and my brother Villain. Steven. They introduced me to it. At first, it was hard for me to really get into it. Because I was not used to reading that fast.
Oh, because it's in Japanese.
Yeah, so I had to really pay attention and read. So I switched to the English dub, which is not the best. I don't recommend it. But yeah, I think that it was my sister and my brother introduced me to it. And I started, and I had never stopped in terms of watching and do my best to catch up. But my sister Kua, which she was on this podcast. Check out that episode, Kua France. She's actually was probably the first One Piece fan in our family. From what I understand, I know she claims it, so I just have to give her credit because, yeah, I mean, I think she was the one that was talking about One Piece a while back, like really long time ago when we were still not little kids, but she was the one that was talking about it a while back. So. And then before my sister Cindy and then my brother Steven Villain got into it. And after that, I got into it. And then from there, I introduced you.
And then I got into it.
I was like, you should watch this. And you watched it. And it was something for us to watch together. And yeah, we were on a journey with the One Piece. And hope to watch Luffy get the One Piece.
I remembered when you were watching it. And then it's one of those things like we're together, but then he's watching something and I'm just listening to it in the background, and I was like, this kid Luffy is like so annoying. I was like, I just heard him like screaming all the time. I was like, ugh, like he's watching One Piece again. And then like the more that I listened, I was like, oh, he just wants to help his friends. And then I started to pay attention, and then I got into it. But that was one thing I remember. First thing I remembered, I was like, dang, this kid is so annoying.
Well, he is what's the word? Obnoxious?
Yeah.
Or like free. I feel like he's so free of just being that he can be loud, he could be really blunt. His character, he's really blunt. He's funny, he's loud. He's a character that is always wanting to eat. He's hungry. Yeah, and he's pretty much he's a character that have eaten a devil fruit, and in the anime, a devil fruit gives you power, and Luffy have eaten a devil fruit, and that had given him the rubber power. So he's a rubber man, right? But yeah, I mean, the character is, to me, the reason why I feel like, going back off what you're saying, the reason why I feel like maybe the first reaction is maybe he's kind of annoying. Yeah, he is. I totally understand. Because my first experience, I totally agree. Because my first time watching, I was kind of annoyed too. But as you grown to love, learn about him, you will definitely love him, because he's just a person that is just so open and free and helpful. He loves his crewmate, and he does everything for his crew. He does everything he can to help people who needs help.
Yeah.
And he's just a loud, free character. So
I think it's the character development that he goes through. Like, you do see him sorry, as a kid, and of course being a kid, being naive and like thinking you could do whatever you want, but then of course he goes through challenges, and then you see him go through the challenges, and then you see why he does what he does, and he has a dream, right? He has a dream to find the One Piece, and it's just one of those things, like, for anybody that has a dream, and then you're doing anything you can to get to your dream, and like he finds really nice people, right? And then he stands up for the people that aren't nice or aren't good people. So he's a great character, and then you see him develop throughout all of the episodes. It's pretty cool to watch.
Yes, One Piece. And I feel like his crewmates are similar to him some ways. They're all are also on they all are also on a journey and a quest to accomplish their dream as well, right? So if you watch it, you eventually understand that, like, they're all in the pursuit of their dream,
right?
And I feel like that's something that I feel like I guess Americans, being a Hmong American, like you can relate to it, because, like, you're here in the land of free, and you want to make your opportunity, your dream come true, so that's part of one thing why I really dig what this anime has provided, and I guess share in terms of their storyline,
And they do such a great job of storytelling. I think that's one of the things that always draws me to this cartoon, and talk so highly of it, because their storytelling is so great. And I love how for each of his crew members, they do flashbacks of what kind of challenge or adversity they went through as a kid to help them overcome and be the person that they are when they find Luffy. Kind of thing. And it's just sad sometimes, when they flash back and then you see something that they went through as a kid, and it's like, oh my gosh, it like touches your heart, and like in a way, like, everyone goes through something and it makes them a better person, and they do it in such a great way of storytelling.
And I guess that's kind of go to the next question, is what surprised you the most about the show? At least for me, I'm just gonna piggyback what you mentioned. It's to me, it's so relatable, right? For me, the reason why I love it, because I have my own crew as a breaking the breaking art form, right? I have my own crew, and I do my best to support and help my crewmates and so on too. So I kind of relate it to in that way too. But also, we're talking about dreams and so on, and like trying to accomplish your dream. I can relate to that too as well. So what surprised me was this anime part probably was one of the first one because I watch a lot of anime. I watch Dragon Ball Z and Naruto to, Attack of the Titans. This is part one anime that I can relate to the most in terms of lifestyle and journey, in terms of just life in general, right? I can sort of relate to what they're going through, how Luffy is doing his best to support his crewmates, to the struggle they encounter as a crew together. Yeah, and, like it's just relatable, and even the bad people are so relatable too. You know what I mean? Like Buggy the Clown. There's a character named Buggy the Clown. He's a bad character, but he's also a pretty like a neutral character as well, right? And where it kind of showcase sometimes, like, even though they're bad, they're really they're good too in some way, right? And sometimes there's people out there like are like that. So
Yeah.
I guess that's what shocked me the most, is how relatable it is to my life. And I feel like if anyone who watched One Piece, it could probably relate to them too in many ways, in different ways, What are some relatable stories or times in One Piece that you could relate to?
Things that I could relate to.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, there's so many things.
Yeah. Well, like I love for me it was the crew part. Something that I loved the most was that he picked all his crewmates. A lot of them are strong, and a lot of them are weak, right? And I love the fact that they grew with each other as a crew. And I feel like Underground Flow, that's kind of how we were too. Like we weren't all the best, but we were all the worst too. But at the same time, we also learned how to grow as a crew and eventually get our goal. And I feel like that's exactly what their crew, pirate crew, was trying to do. And I think that's dope, and they're supporting each other to grow. I feel like that's so relatable to Underground Flow, my breaking crew.
Yeah. I think what stood out to me that I think was relatable is, of course, him being a leader and navigating like what it's like to be a leader, and believing in your crew even when they don't believe in themselves too. I think that was something that stood out to me.
Yeah.
Also, and
I love that.
Yeah.
I love the fact the believing your leader.
Yeah.
And just believing in them, because there's a lot of moments in the anime where the characters are like the Luffy or someone else is like doing their own thing, and the characters are saying, "Don't worry, I'm not worried about him. He will be fine, or he'll kick his butt. Don't worry, he's gonna win. Don't worry, I'm just gonna do my thing because he's gonna win."
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
Cool.
I didn't share what surprised me.
What surprised you?
So I don't usually watch anime, so this was my first anime that I watched, and I was surprised at the storytelling, but then I didn't know, and then I was surprised at how funny it was too. Like
It's
the humor
funny,
was
yes.
like pretty funny.
Yes.
And then I didn't know that I would cry in some of the episodes, like ugly cry, like I can't believe I was like bawling at like a baby in some of the moments that happened. And
That's true.
I didn't think like anime can like affect me in that way, but it was like really funny and good storytelling and like very emotional things that was surprising to me.
I love it. Like, I totally agree with you that, like, I agree with you. That's why it's relatable, because it hits you really deep and hard. And yeah, I think this anime did make me cry too. You know what I mean? Multiple moments where I teared up and laughed a lot.
Yeah, I love in the anime, like when they're crying, there's like boogers coming out their nose, like really like a real
Animated.
cry.
Yeah.
So then you really felt like the impact of the emotion that they were feeling. But that was what surprised me.
Love it. Love it. I love it. Okay, let's move to character.
Okay.
There are so many character in this anime, but we're most likely just going to talk about the main people.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Or
whoever you
whatever,
want. Yeah, whatever you want.
And there's so many characters, and it's been a while. So I read that the anime came out in 1999.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then like I remember when I first watched it, it was when you were in college, I think. So then it's like going back. You know, and
I feel like it's one of the longest run anime.
Yeah.
Well, at least not what I feel like. I think I know of. It's the longest one that is still going, continuing going. They haven't ended yet. And I think it's one of the first.
Yeah, so I think it's
Yeah.
cool that the live action
Besides
came
Dragon Ball.
out because then you're reminding yourself like, oh yeah, this happened,
Yeah.
because I forgot.
I
But-
love the fact that the live action does that.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of give you a flashback to what you watch in the anime, and
Yeah.
it gave me the opportunity to kind of really go back and reflect on it too,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool. We haven't
Mhm.
talked about live action, but okay.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite Straw Hat crew member and why?
I think I do like Luffy, but I think my favorite is Zoro. Zoro is probably the coolest one.
That's
He's cool.
why.
He's pretty strong,
That's
and
why?
I do like his loyalty and how he's just mysterious in a way too. So I'm very curious about him.
Dang. I'm not gonna try to pick the same one as you.
All right, who you choose?
Well, I love Frankie.
Frankie. Frankie.
Well, I mean, I feel like the reason why I like Frankie is because he's funny. I think he's a funny character.
Mhm.
He's a cyborg character, so he's half human, half robot.
Yeah.
And he's just a big human robot that is in underwear, and
Yeah.
I just think it's funny. He's strong. Yeah. He cries at some of the most hilarious moments and intimate moments, you know. And we're kind of catching up on the anime, and we're at this part where he's on a mission to destroy a factory, and he's just really doing his best to accomplish his mission during that time. And
Mhm.
I remember that was part of the moment I kind of liked him a lot, you know, because he's not giving up, and he's actually pretty strong, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was the first time I realized how strong he was in terms of who he was. And I think I would choose Frankie. Just his super character verbiage that I like a lot.
But I think all
Got
of
you.
the
They're all really
the
good.
Straw Hat crew is like they all
They have their
like
greats. They're good and bad, you know, right?
Yeah.
'Cause they're not all
lots
the
of good-
best.
They all
yeah.
have their own strengths.
Yeah. All right. Which character has the best personality and backstory? Oh my god! Really? There's a lot of good backstory.
I think I don't know. There is so many
Personality.
good ones, but I think just because I saw this one, it's Sanji's backstory. It's so sad.
Whew.
I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know. Do I want to give
But
spoilers?
you haven't got to the anime part of his other backstory.
No, just
Oh,
the
okay.
one, just the
Okay, just
first
the
one when
first-
he's a kid
Okay.
and he went under what's the guy with the beard, the braided beard.
Oh, the chef.
Yeah, the chef.
I
He
forgot
went
his
under
name.
his wings, and there was just a part where they were stranded on an island, and they had to divide up their food, and be on opposite sides of the island. And then after Sanji finished his rations, he went to the chef to steal to get more food, and then he found out his food. He didn't have any food. He just had his treasure, and then he lost it. He ate his leg so he can survive, and then he gave Sanji all the food.
Yeah. And Sanji
He
did
made a
not know.
sacrifice
Yeah.
to keep
Sanji alive.
And then what was sad was when after they went back and they opened up the brazier,
Mm-hmm.
and then Sanji had to leave, and then they had to say goodbye to each other.
Mm.
That was pretty sad.
That almost made
It
me
was
cry.
like happy sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you love that, you're in a treat for his other backstory.
Oh.
Later on, you'll catch up.
Okay, what's your favorite?
I was trying to think, and I can't think of anyone besides Luffy, so I will say Luffy's.
Oh.
In terms of, his backstory of him and his two brothers that eventually became brothers, friends that are pretty much friends, right? They were friends
Mhm.
and eventually became brothers. And I love the backstory of just keeping that brotherhood within their pirate lifestyle, even though eventually they all went to different, crews and had different dreams and so on. So I just think that was cool.
Yeah. I
That
do.
brotherhood.
Yeah.
Mm.
I do love hearing whenever Luffy runs into a family member. It's always I
Yeah.
love hearing those story meetings.
His story with
Like
Garp,
the-
his
like
grandpa.
grandpa.
Yeah. Even his
His
dad.
brother.
His
Yeah,
dad
his
saved
dad.
him.
Yep.
So I mean, there's still a lot of backstory. We eventually will learn more about Luffy, but it's just one of those things where it makes you like the character a lot more, if anything, right? And that backstory was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not gonna spoil anything else for the people who
Yep,
probably don't know much
sorry.
about One Piece, so I'm not gonna talk much about that. But okay, which villain stands out the most so far? Ha 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 ha.
There's so many. I know.
Okay, I'll go. I like Dom Flamingo,
Oh yeah.
Dolphy. I
That's-
think he's probably one of the dopest villain ever created in anime.
Oh.
That's what I think.
What do you
Not
like
just in One
about
Piece,
him?
but in the anime. He's just a really ruthless dude, strong. His scheme to do bad is just really bad. It's it's just one of those things where, when you kind of don't like they're bad people, but you eventually like them because they're bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why.
Like
this-
Scar.
Yeah,
from
like
The
Scar,
Lion King?
not Scar. No, like the Joker from Batman.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Like even though they're considered the villain in their arc or in their stories, right? You just eventually like them because he has his own backstory too as a villain, right? And so eventually if you watch it, you will see his backstory. But I don't know, he's just a bad person that make me like eventually. I hope you do too, but I mean, for me, I just eventually liked him as a character in general, as a bad person too. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's mine.
I haven't really gotten to see that side. We're just getting into the Colosseum part, so I'm still learning about how evil he is.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, how about like right now, up to that part?
The one that comes to my mind is the shark guy. What's his name?
Arlong.
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 Yeah, that's.
Ooh, he's great
I think
too.
he's pretty villainous.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, he was probably the first pretty strong villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that. Okay. Which character moment gave you chills? Wow.
Oh, I got one.
What? Which one? Which one gave you
No, wait,
chills?
chills. No, wait. You go first.
Okay, I'm gonna spoil it. Okay, when Luffy's brother passed away.
Oh yeah, that one.
I'm just say brother, so I don't want to say name.
Yeah, definitely.
When he passed away, and it was just the most like what the heck moment.
Yeah,
where
definitely.
You did not
chills.
want to believe
Shock.
it, and you also were in a emotional build up to that point where you think that it was gonna be okay, but eventually, nope. I'm crying thinking about it.
I know. I watched it again, and I was crying watching it again. It's so shocking, and I never would have thought that a cartoon would carry that kind of weight of shockness.
Well, it was the way they build it up too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ruin more, but I feel like the build up to that death in the anime was pretty intense, right? Because they told the backstory of Luffy's brother and who he was and so on. Yeah.
Oh, I got
Okay.
one now.
Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna try to. Well, we've already been giving spoilers, but this one was when I forgot where is it, Thriller Bark, where Kuma was there, and then he got all of Luffy's pain, and then gave a little bit to Zoro to feel
Oh yeah.
what he went through when he battled
That's
the villain in that
Yeah.
arc, and then when Zoro took a little piece
Yeah.
of what Luffy went through,
Uh-huh.
he experienced like the most
pain.
most pain, and it was only a small fraction of what Luffy went through.
I kind of remember that now.
Yeah,
That was the one where Zoro was just like that.
like what?
Like he would just like this later on.
Yeah, and he had
All
all the
blood,
blood.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was crazy how they did it, the way they shot it visually. It was like you saw his pain in a big old bubble. All of Luffy's pain that he took for his crew and all the things that he went through in a big old bubble. And then Kuma took a little piece, like a little 1/100th of that, not even like a small piece of it, and gave it to Zoro. And then Zoro was like, took in so much. It was like
I remember that.
like a massacre, And
Thanks for reminding me about that. That
yeah,
was
do you
pretty
remember?
good.
It was pretty.
It was like,
chilling.
what the heck?
Yeah.
And then Zoro was just so strong too. Still, like
Yeah.
he just held it in.
Yeah.
And it was just like
Yeah.
whatever about it, even though it
Yeah.
was like so painful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
It's pretty crazy. Pretty chilling.
That's a good one. Wow, that was really good. I was really shocked because I wasn't sure. I took the easy route, but dang, that was really good.
You remember? There's a lot. There's
no,
a
I
lot
remember
of great
that.
moments,
That gave me
but
chill right
that
now,
one-
and that's why. That's like one of my favorite moments too, and my brother Vin will always talk about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We're
All right,
we're
we're
moving
going
on
into
to the
anime versus live action. The moment we've been waiting for, because it has a lot of controversy.
yeah. I mean, yeah,
All
at
right,
least-
so
Yeah,
what
okay.
do you? What are your thoughts on the live action interpretation?
What's up, guys? Hope you guys are enjoying the episode right now. Just want to remind you guys, you can purchase the Hmongipino 1-year anniversary merchandise on eBay.com. Just search Hmongipino and all the merchandise will come out. We have t-shirts and beanies and hats, a lot of them going out. So make sure you grab something soon before it's sold out. Season 2 is a lot better than season 1. I feel like they learned a lot and took in a lot of notes from fans and probably learned from their own mistake. Probably, there's no mistake, but it's just one of those things where they just got better at really telling a story and choosing the right shots and so on, and probably did a lot of more different tools. And they used probably different stuff to kind of create the storyline. The set was amazing.
Yeah, they probably had a bigger budget to work with.
Yeah, the sets are amazing. But the characters also got better at playing the character. The actors, the actors got better at playing the characters. They all got buff.
Yeah.
All of them look sexy now, right? The girls and guys, right?
Yep.
And there was there was at least a sex appeal moment for each character somehow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Right. And which is
it's like very
it's
anime.
given. Yeah,
because in anime
given.
they
Yeah.
have like the big boobs in
Yeah.
there, and
So that
of
was
course like everyone has six pack in the
Yeah.
anime. So then it translated in this season
yeah
a little bit more.
Which is like I feel like it's part of the anime. So I feel like having a little bit of that in the live action, yeah, it works, right? And they did it in their own way, which is cool.
I was kind of shocked because I thought it was gonna be like a PG, like not like adult type of thing because because it's an anime but they were cussing in there and there's
Oh yeah, they did cuss, huh?
yeah they did and there were
like really corny cussing.
that's a drinking and
Yeah,
stuff like that. So I
drinking
guess
and
it's like
slicing
for adults.
people in
Yeah.
half. I mean, I thought that was cool. I love that fact that they kept Zoro action and killing pretty legit.
Yeah.
As best as they can. They're not showing too much bloody stuff, but my nose is like running from.
I always
crying.
thought to be honest, I never liked the live action interpretations of any cartoon, any like Disney thing. I'm like, why are you ruining it? I mean, like, there's always high hopes for it being a hit, but then when you watch it, it's like, it doesn't live up to the cartoon. And then that's how I first felt when I first heard about One Piece turning into a live action, because it's already a big franchise and there's already a lot of love for One Piece, and it could be a hit or a miss, right? Like you're trying to interpret something so loved, and it had a lot of expectations, and they did pretty good. They did pretty good, and of course it gets better for second season. I mean, there's lots of things that could be better. And fight me on this, but I'm still like iffy on the Luffy character.
It's okay.
He's okay.
It's understandable.
I mean, they did so great, and a lot of characters. Like Zoro was on point. Awesome choice for it.
Yeah.
And then some of the other ones, like Buggy was like really good too.
Props to Buggy. That was good.
Who else was good?
Arlong
was a
dope.
great choice.
Yeah,
Like they some of the characters were really great. Then I mean, like Luffy, of course.
I think Nami is dope. I think Nami's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Nami's like growing on me too.
Nami's definitely have grown on me.
But then there's some, and then Luffy is like, there's.
I feel like Luffy is still, well, I get you, but I feel like he's slowly
He's growing
becoming
into
to
it,
be
or
one-
you're getting used to the character that he's
the human character.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And then and Villain always says like you have to look at it not as something
Anime,
separate,
yeah.
not like the anime, but you
Yeah.
can't help it because you just think of the anime,
True.
right?
Yep. Okay.
And I mean, he's not terrible, but I just wish that they could have gotten someone that was right on, like how we feel about Zoro, like it was right on.
Well, Oda picked him, so
I
we
know,
have to let
so,
Oda.
Yeah.
As long as Oda picked them, which it's the main person, the person who created this whole anime, Oda.
Yeah.
Um,
I was talking to Michael saying that whenever there's a cast with very diverse in movies or shows, the Asian is never the main character. It's always like another race, and the Asian is always like a side character or a supporting actor, but it's never the main character. So then I'm thinking, that's probably the choice they went to.
well, Oda
For
did say a
Luffy.
lot of characters were like. I think didn't Oda say that like Luffy was like Brazilian or
Mhm.
something like that, right? And then Luffy, I mean, Zoro is dead on. He's a samurai, so he's
Yeah.
from Japan.
Yeah. Oh, and Usopp was great.
Usopp,
Usopp was a great choice.
yeah.
I don't usually like Usopp. Usopp is my least favorite character.
Isn't that amazing how like the live action like can or like the live action can make you like a certain character a lot more,
Yeah.
right? Because
Yeah.
you know Usopp definitely is not my favorite character too, but
Yeah.
he is Mao. He's actually one of.
And the
I
live
mean, you know,
action, like-
not saying I never did not like him. It's just one of those things where I had to rank people.
Yeah.
He's definitely on the bottom,
Yeah.
but he is a lot better now
Yeah.
because the actor did a pretty good job,
Yeah.
and I think the look was pretty close.
Yeah. Even
Besides
though
the
he
nose.
didn't have like a nose, but then you kind of see like
His pointy.
a pointy nose.
Yeah.
And then
Go ahead.
Chopper. See, this is like it's like when they did the Lion King in the cartoon. I don't know about the live action animals because Chopper was really cute in the anime, but then the live action, I don't know, it doesn't look cute.
So that's you comparing the anime to the live action again. So
Yeah.
it's like you can't really recreate.
See
The
how
cute-
cute Chopper is when you look at
Yes.
this, but-
Shout out to my niece, Alora. Thank you so much.
yeah, Chopper's so cute. And then, I don't maybe it was the voice too. I don't know if the voice matched in the live action with
My
the
niece
anime.
Alora gave me this
Oh.
amazing gift for Christmas.
Thanks, Alora.
Mm-hmm.
So cute. Yeah, but
Okay.
the live action Chopper, I don't know. What do you think? What's your opinion?
In terms of the live action,
Yeah.
the live action is growing on me. I think the season 2 is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. In a way where I'm actually looking forward for season 3 now. We haven't
Yeah.
finished the last episode yet, so
Yeah.
I don't know where they left off. But if anything, what I watched so far, I'm pretty hyped. They
Yeah.
got me. I'm officially hooked on the live action. The first season, I was like, I don't know yet.
Mhm.
I almost was like, if it didn't happen again, it's fine. I wasn't gonna
Yeah.
trip over. But now I'm excited. I'm hoping season 3 will be even way better and grand. I'm hyped that they really nailed it on the spot
Right.
with season 2. And one is I'm getting a chance to relive the anime again, and obviously in a different way, but it's an exciting way though because it's fresh, new. I'm getting a lot. I guess I'm getting a lot more used to the characters and the actors as the characters. So that's been a lot. I guess that was the hardest part, if anything, just surpassing that moment where you don't see them as the character, but also them as the actors to play that character, right? So I feel like they're doing a pretty good job right now. They're evolving to be those characters, and I think they're doing
Yep.
great.
Yeah.
And I'm
think
hoping they continue with this and be good at it, right? Or really commit yourself to it. Like right now, I'm seeing a lot of great reels of each character doing their part to trying to be that character, the anime character. So I love the fact that they're putting the extra work, right?
Yep.
Everything.
Yeah. And I do like their sets. Their sets
Their
really
sets
take
are
you
amazing.
to the different place
Yes.
and their costumes too. the costumes, like each pirate's costume.
The ships look amazing. Right, I think that was the part
Oh
that
yeah,
was
the
scared the most.
ships were the going merry.
Okay,
looks
I feel
really
like
good.
what the live action have done so far is they kept the magic part of One Piece so far, right?
Yeah.
Like there's like animated magic part about One Piece that is still pretty, I guess. I thought it would be hard to do, but I think they're doing pretty good with the props, the sets, and so on, and the detail. They're doing the best too. And you know that Panem character, the Panem Man.
Panda Man.
Oh, you don't know about the Panem Man, huh?
Is
He's
that-
like I guess what do you call it? Like it look like a little egg, like what do you call it? The egg, a little secret. Like he pops up here and there. In anime, I'm not sure you realize it. But,
Oh no.
well, I
don't
just kind of
remember.
like heard about it. Anyways, they had the Panem popped up in the live action in season 1.
Oh.
I didn't know that, but I went back and looked, and that was pretty cool. Like they kept a lot of like stuff that I feel like. Well, one thing that I love about this that is the creator is pretty hands on, right?
Yeah.
So that was great, and I think he should because this anime have changed a lot of lives.
Yeah.
So he should still be pretty like such the one of the main executive to, kind of help create this.
Do you think the script translates well to the live action? Because sometimes I felt like it was a little bit corny sometimes, or sometimes things that they do on the anime like worked really well, but then on the live action it didn't. Like sometimes in anime, like when all like the positive things, like doing things for friendship and things like that. Some of it, I don't know how to explain it. It's like,
I get you. Some of it kind of come off kind of corny.
yeah, it's
Yeah, I get
like when you say it like that. I mean, it's not like
when
a normal
Luffy said,
thing you would say.
"Monkey Luffy, I'm gonna be the pirate king." Or the king
No,
of the
it's like something
The
about
saying or-
friendship or something. I forget. But
or the Nakama, like they're being cool together.
no, it's like one of those. It seems like a after school special type of thing. Like, oh, our friendship, something like that. I don't know, but some of it, it's not terrible. It's like we were in the movie theater, and then whenever things made me cringe, I would look at Michael and be like, it did not translate like how the cartoon.
Oh, I get it.
is.
I get
Yeah.
it. I know what you're
So
talking
there's
about.
like little parts that are like kind of borderline corny type of thing.
I get it. And I feel like if anything, those things are gonna happen no matter what. I mean, 'cause
Yeah.
you might think that way, but someone might like it.
Yeah, exactly. Because
So I
there
feel
were
like
times,
it's subjective. You
there
know?
were times in the
Yeah.
theater where people really
Loved
laughed at
it,
a
and
joke,
I'm there
and I
like,
was
what the heck? Yeah.
I was like, was it that
Yeah.
funny?
No, I hear you.
But it's everyone's perspective.
Or,
But
or
it's
you-
still great. I still loved it.
okay. Okay, so we kind of went off track right here, but
That's okay.
I guess what did the live action do better than anime?
What did the just
Yeah, that's a good one.
what did the live action
Do
do
better than anime.
Maybe just turning fantasy into reality. The fantasy world into what it would look like.
Oh, I see
In
what you're saying.
reality.
Like okay, bringing it to life.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Okay. Okay.
Wait, what was it again?
What does the live action do better than the anime?
Usopp.
Oh,
That's
I like
the
that.
one. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of Usopp, but Usopp did pretty good.
Usopp. I'm just gonna diddle that. Usopp. I'm gonna move on. Which character translate the best in live action? Zoro.
Zoro was great.
Zoro.
All of his scenes, like the one.
What
with
characters
the sword. And when
translate
he,
the best in live action?
Yep, Zoro, hands down.
Zoro hands
Tens across
down
the
because the 3 style sword is badass, and they really did that.
And his stunt with the 100 guys or
He
the
killed
100
100 men.
100 men
100
fight.
people.
That was pretty cool.
That was cool, and he really did fight 100 people.
And he really
He
does
made
look
that.
like Zorro. If Zorro was a real
Yeah, he did.
person,
I agree.
he looks like Zorro.
And I respect that he got a lot buffer in this season
Yep, he
2.
got a lot buffer.
Props. I mean, he's a diehard fan of One Piece.
Hmm.
Yeah, you know, he already admitted himself he's a fanboy, so I respect that, and I feel like he plays that character perfectly.
And he's Asian.
Well, Zoro is Asian.
I mean, like, there's how many Asian actors are in this live action?
Okay, well, I mean, I think One Piece is a mixed anime character. I mean, in the anime, they all look Asian in some
Yeah.
way. Okay.
They all
I guess.
speak Japanese.
Were there any changes you like or didn't like? Usopp is cool. No, it's joking.
Any changes?
Well, okay, look, I love the fact that it condensed the stories of the animes
Oh
because
yeah.
the anime is super long
Yep.
in terms of like their storytelling and their stretching out the storylines on. So each episode sometimes kind of goes into detail of the character or the backstory of why they're there, or sometimes they do flashback, and sometimes it's pointless. But in anime, I get it, but I feel like that live action did a pretty good job with condensing the arcs of what happened, and I think they did a good job of that.
I agree.
Yeah, because I liked it a lot. I'm still following along. I wonder how a person who don't watch anime feel. Well, I mean, Val Pal loves the live action, so she's proof that a person can be a fan of One Piece off the live action. So that is definitely they're doing a really good job on that. So
It's always like the thing where, you read the book and the book is always better than the movie because there's so many details that they probably had to skip or because of Hollywood, but everything they shared, I guess you have to look at it as a separate entity type of thing.
I think they did a good job.
With
That's what I think they
values,
did. Okay, which version would you recommend to a new fan first?
Anime,
Manga?
manga. You really?
No, I'm just saying. I would say anime. Yeah.
In Japanese.
Anime. Yeah, anime in Japanese.
Sometimes you watch the dubbed one and it's not the same still.
The reason why it's not the same for me because some of the voice actors does the same thing for Dragon Ball Z, and every time I hear Gohan's voice, it's Gohan voice. When I hear Piccolo's voice, it's Piccolo voice. Like at least for me, and I hope there's some people out there who think the same. But that's the only reason why I feel like it's hard for me to watch the English version sometime. And I wish they at least use different voice for a different character. But again, I get it.
Yeah.
In the voice acting world, of course, they probably only choose them. I get it, which is not bad. But for me, I can't because I watched Dragon Ball Z first, and that was the first voice I heard with the character, so I can't repeat it with another character. And sometimes the voice doesn't match what I think the anime is, the Japanese version is trying to portray. So
yeah, I would recommend the anime with the Japanese
go full in
voices. Yeah, because it matches the cartoon. Today I went back to watch the live action with the Japanese voices, and it didn't match because it doesn't match what you're
English
watching.
version,
Yeah.
yes.
So
That's true.
although it was nice to hear the old actor's voice, the original One Piece character voices.
Okay.
But yeah.
I think that. Okay, that's the anime
Japanese
versus live
anime.
action.
Yep.
If you haven't yet, make sure you check out the live action on Netflix. Netflix is not sponsoring us, but One Piece is still amazing, so we got to represent. Check it out. The anime is live on Netflix.
On Netflix, yeah, on Netflix.
The live.
And Amazon
oh yeah,
Prime,
the anime
too.
is on Netflix too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm talking about live action. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so we're talking about favorite moments and adventures now.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite moment in the show?
My favorite moment in the show.
Anime or the live action?
Oh, this is anime time.
Oh, anime. Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite moment in the show. Whoa. I would say right now, definitely one of the favorite moments was when Luffy leveled up to his Gear 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he's officially the God version.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched it yet, but I've been like I haven't caught up to that part, but I've been like kind of like watching clips here and there, and I feel like that was probably one of the most hype moment where I feel like it literally broke the internet. You know, when Luffy turned to his Gear 5 and
Oh
he
yeah.
become the Sun God. You know, right?
Mhm.
I think that's what it is, the Sun God.
I heard.
Yeah, that was a pretty hype moment.
I think one of my favorites. I do like a lot of them, but then some of the non-popular favorites was when he met Bo Hancock at the women's island, the women's
Yes.
Amazon
I hear you.
women. That one
Yes.
was fun.
That one's fun. The 2 years when they would left for 2 years to train and get better to come back as a crew.
It was just funny to see him, in the love side, right? Because then it's usually like him and fighting and friends and stuff. But then this was like love interest, or someone loving Luffy in a way that's more romantic side. But that was fun. And then I also like Bon Clay. The one with the that character that's like Sudan's. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah. The part where
He's a good.
yeah, he was supposed to be a
character.
bad guy, right? But then he
Eventually became
ended
a good
up
person.
being a good friend to Luffy.
Yeah.
And then there was the part where Luffy was something happened to him, or he was stuck in the prison,
He's poisoned.
and then he was trying to what was it, like give him, like cheer him on, like trying to
He was
give him like
"Keep
moral
going,
support,
Luffy.
like you can do it type of thing.
Gambare, Luffy."
Gambare! Oh my gosh! And then of course like the snot tears, and
Yeah.
just someone like trying to be there for you, moral support. It was just fun, and he's a funny character too.
I love it. I love that you like One Piece. I like geeking out, Woody.
I know, me too.
Okay, what makes One Piece different from other shows?
Just a storyline.
I think One Piece is part one of the most relatable anime.
Yeah.
At least what they go through and the story they tell and the friendship and the characters and how they are. Even though it's cartoon, it's pretty realistic. And even how the government is like running, like the bad people are. I mean, it's similar to kind of what, how things are running in real life. So I think it's the relatability of what the anime is able to portray. I think that's cool. I think the comedy is pretty dope too.
Yeah, it's just funny.
Yeah, it's funny, and I don't know.
I think
the
the storytelling is just
it's really
great,
good,
top notch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love that there's different characters. I just think of different sitcoms or different story, like series of different shows that have really great storytelling. Like I think of Schitt's Creek is one of them. Like everyone in the show has a great character and the character development and the things that they go through. You follow along through each episode that like ties you in. Like Ted Lasso is like another one. Like there's so many shows that have great storylines, and this one has like since 1999 or 1997 is the manga that have like such a great storyline, and
Vintage, baby.
it's
One
still
Piece is
going
vintage.
and we're still hooked. So I think it's
Okay.
timeless.
It's timeless. Let's share some what fans
Oh, this was the top.
So according to top fan polls, here are some of the top memorable moments in One Piece. Luffy punches a celestial dragon.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. It was like a pretty big deal because he did that, and a lot of people are afraid of them, and like you're not supposed to.
Celestial dragon. I think they're like the royalty,
Royalty,
right?
kind
The
of
highest.
like highest ranked people.
Yeah,
right?
and
I love that.
he walked up to one of them.
And
I think
just
like
punched
someone,
him.
and
Because he was
punched
the person
him.
was being. I think from my memory, the celestial dragon was being rude to somebody, and he went and punched him. At least from my memory, I don't know. I don't remember. It's been a while. Okay, the next one is "I want to live." Quotation for Robin.
Oh, Robin.
That's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
I want to live. Oh, that made me kind of want to.
I think in that
I want to
episode
live.
when before she said that in the cartoon, her lip was quivering so much, and she was like trying to hold her tears back, and it's like the anticipation of her wanting to shout something out, and like all that building up to when
Yeah.
she said it, it was like, oh,
I want
my
to
gosh, she said,
live,
I
and
want,
that's because Luffy's asking her, do you want to live?
or
Like, do
like
you
I
want
want
to?
you to say it,
Like, you say it. You know, because
Yeah.
that part, I think that was when Robin was transferring to being part of their crew.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Zoro,
Oh,
when nothing happened.
I was
Okay, go ahead.
oh, just because when she said that, right,
Okay.
that she wanted to live, and then it panned to each of the characters,
Uh-huh.
like the crewmates,
They're like
and
this
then
the
everybody
whole
was like,
time.
yeah, and then Frankie was like, ah, crying, and Chopper was crying, and it's just the reactions, right? The
So good.
the emotions that are thrown out is like really great.
I love it. The next one was the part about Zoro. Remember when
Oh, yeah.
Zoro took the pain from
Zoro.
Luffy?
Yep.
We mentioned that earlier, which is a great one. The next one is Ace Death. Too bad, guys. I already said it.
Yeah.
Ace Death from Marine Ford. That was pretty.
Top moment out of the whole
the
series
greatest,
so
one of the
far.
greatest loss ever in the anime.
Yeah.
Luffy rings the gold bell.
The Golden Bell.
Skypea, remember? Ding.
Oh yeah.
That was a pretty good one. Okay. Honorable mention fans often add. Okay. Shanks stopping the war at Marineford.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's after Ace passed away and they were about to fight, go to war, and it pretty much Shanks showed up and stopped the war between the pirates and Marines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Going Merry funeral. Aw.
Do you remember that?
Kind of, yeah.
So it was like
It was
it
when
caught
they
on
first-
fire.
It was the one when they had to get
In
a new ship,
battle.
right? Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah, and then it was weird because the boat was talking, right? And it's like
Yeah,
you wouldn't
yeah.
think like why is a boat talking? But then
has
it was
life.
like saying like we had so many great times and
Yeah.
blah blah blah, and then Luffy was like, I'm sorry that we
couldn't
messed
save you.
Yeah, we couldn't save you and we couldn't have more, and then I'm sorry that we messed up your boat so many times. And it was like them talking to the boat, but
Yeah.
like
Well,
you
the
get
boat
the
is-
idea it's part of their
They
their
treat
crew,
the boat like
right?
it's part of the crewmate.
Yeah.
So I totally agree. Luffy's Gear 5.
Yeah,
I said that earlier.
about that.
Razel is safe.
I don't know that one.
Zoar, that's different. You're not there yet. White Bear's final speech. Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Prediction and hopes. What do you think One Piece is?
I think it's a treasure.
What do you think the One Piece? That's what it is.
Well, they said.
What do you think the One Piece is?
What is the One Piece? They said it's not about the journey. It's not a.
It's not like
the
a
One Piece
cliche
is not
thing?
something about the
a
journey.
physical thing?
Yeah, it's a physical thing. And then some people were saying that maybe it was like a joke of some kind because when Roger's crew saw it or something, they all laughed.
They're all laughing.
Yeah. So that was like another theory. Like it would be something funny.
Interesting. They all just laughed. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know yet. I really had no clue, so I'm not gonna say much of that.
I don't know.
My prediction is at least that Luffy. I'm hoping Luffy finds it.
They said it's real, like it's real life, real.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So
real
well,
life.
the reason why that you say that is because Oda has written what the One Piece is on a piece of paper or something, and he put it into like this time capsule sort of thing, and he has dropped it in the middle of the ocean somewhere in the Japanese coast area, and supposedly a lot of people, diehard fans, are like saying they know where it's at and so on. So the reason why the One Piece is real, because yes, that's what Oda have put out there.
Do you think it's gonna be like how Rogers was? Like Luffy's gonna find it, and they're not gonna tell us at the end of it.
I hope they tell
Like
us.
they're still gonna keep
That'd be
it
pretty.
hidden.
I'll be so mad if they didn't tell us what the One Piece is. And supposedly, what my brother told me is that this one kid who was terminally ill
That
had
was
him-
his last wish.
had her. I think it was her. I
Oh.
forgot what the kid's last wish for Make a Wish was to know what the One Piece is, and she was the only one who owed a toe, from what I heard from my brother. So I don't know if that's right. That's what my brother told me.
What?
Anyways,
What?
what do you think the One Piece is? Let us know. I would like to know too. What do you think? Your thoughts? Cool.
Yeah.
My nose is running because
I
I'm like
give
slightly tearing up on some moments. Yeah.
I feel like we can go on about this, and props to the people out there that dedicate their their all their time just trying to dissect everything. Like Hermes, like I don't know how you do it, but you probably have a bunch of stuff to talk about.
Scoop food champ.
Yeah.
My boy Hermes. Shout out to you.
I don't know, but it's a lot to dissect, and there's so many things to talk about.
Okay, we have an outro here. I'm going to read it. One Piece isn't just about pirates and treasure. It's about friendship, adventure, and chasing your dream no matter how impossible they seem. That was a pretty good outro.
Yeah.
It is true. Like I said, it's just follow your dream. That's what I learned so far. One of the thing I learned from One Piece. And I guess we'll just end you off with the Hmongipino question of the day is we love to hear from you, right? And our question is, who's your favorite character and which version do you prefer? Live action or anime, right?
Oh, live action.
Let us know
anime.
who's your favorite character
Give
and
us
what do
your
you prefer.
thoughts.
For me, my favorite character already I mentioned earlier was Frankie, and I mentioned that earlier. And what I prefer, anime or live action for now, I would say anime, but the live action has been doing pretty well, and I am super thankful for the actors and everyone behind the scene doing it justice as best as they can. So, yeah.
Yeah.
You want to say anything?
I love Zoro. and then whatever way you fall in love with this franchise, I hope you enjoy it because it's really awesome.
Thank you guys for tuning in and geeking out with us. We are a huge One Piece fans, and we're Hmongipino. We're out. Peace out.
Bye.